Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are gonna be looking at not just a piece of gear. We have 4 pieces of gear, 1 piece of weapon, and 3 pieces of unit for this episode of Cursed Affixes. So let's get started. Let's start looking at the weapon first. So we have a Forces dagger right here with level 4 potential. Okay, that's pretty good. You max out your weapon. Let's see what kind of affix you have on there. So you have Magnus Note. That's okay. Foamso for melee damage. That's pretty okay. What? Technique 2? My 2 is okay. So 3 out of 4 is okay, and then the technique 2 is just sitting there questionable. Like, what the hell are you doing with this shit, sir? You trying to have a magical dagger or something? You know technique 2 boosts your damage toward tech damage, right? That's 1.5%. So basically it's wasted. I would not put this thing here. Other 3 is okay. It's a little more toward the budget side. I mean, it still works, don't get me wrong. It's still good. You might swap out that technique 2 to something like Gigamite maybe. So you get 1.5% more damage and 5 health instead of the hell is this, you know. Alright, then we look at the top left piece of unit. Okay, so you have plus 23 quality armor. So we have Magnus Note. Again, technique 2 and my 3. So if you were playing a class that uses Twin Dagger, which is fighter, you should probably build melee damage, not freaking tech damage. I don't understand why you're building tech damage. Are you subbing Force and try to use a rod as well or something? Then play Force, don't fucking play fighter. Why the hell are you putting technique 2 on your unit? That's not gonna help you on dagger's damage at all. What you can do right here is swap out your technique 2 into like a Foamso 1 or something, Gigamite, something that give you melee damage instead of tech damage. Alright, then we move on to the next piece. This should be the Gigantex unit, plus 29. Fix a guard. My 3, technique 3, you Foamso 2. Again, the same issue. You're playing fighter. You don't need tech damage. So I would suggest the same shit. Swap off your technique. In this case, it's a technique 3. You swap that off into like a Gigamite. Or you swap it into a Magnus Note. That will help your damage a lot too. Instead of putting in technique 3, and that's not going to help at all. Okay, then we have bottom left piece of armor. Quality armor again, plus 40. So you have 4 slot. Might 1, technique 1. Foamso 1, L no C. Well, your L no C is pretty okay because it gives you tech damage and melee damage if you're going for 2 types of attack. But here, I still suggest you not to go for tech damage if you are mainly just playing dagger. The general idea for all your pieces of gear is that you do not want to focus on 2 stats. If you are just gonna play dagger, you're just gonna build melee damage, that's it. So swap off your technique either 1, 2, or 3, anything that has to do with tech damage. Just swap it off and replace that with something that gives you more melee damage. You'll be in a better shape in terms of damage. So I hope that helped you, and that'll be it for this video, guys. What do you guys think about these gear right here? You might put your comment below and share with us what do you think. Yeah, that'll be it. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Day. See you next time.